Well, hello there. I am Bree, and I'm here with my handsome husband, Jared.
Hello, hello.
Last time in our Wild West Town build,
We built a barbershop and an essay office.
we put up a post office where we pranked our friends with wanted posters. You can see them there. And we completed, shall we say, a upper class saloon build, which is pretty nice and fancy in here.
Yeah.
This episode, we have a lot of farms to make, and they're really big farms. They're going to go right in this area, and because they're big farms, that means we have a lot of building that needs to be done to go around them and disguise them.
Yeah, which will be done this episode, though.
Yes. So now that you know what this whole episode is going to entail, let's promptly get distracted. So there's actually something in this SMP that is kind of fun that we haven't even talked about yet. Huh,
Yeah, we
Jared?
haven't.
Because this is a flat world, there is some unobtainables, and this is the solution for it. And it's over here. This is my brother Bryson's build. It's coming in, loading in here real quick. Oh my gosh, it is so cool.
I guess we can't really call him the forest fella anymore, huh?
No, oh my goodness, he's gonna need a new name. But it's actually this building right here. This building is our quest building, and we have an unobtainable that we really would like to get.
Just for sheer convenience.
Yes. So we've been told it's the left button. We have to work for it though. We don't just get an unobtainable
Wait.
without a job.
Hang on. Was it the left button or was it the right button?
Don't even with me. Ooh. Oh, what did that do? Ooh, set it down. What did that do? Okay, we're not supposed to hover over the barrel. Okay, quest. Here we go, Jared. Here's our quest. Your challenge is to create a build that tells a wild story. There must be action and intrigue.
Whoa.
Action and intrigue, Jared.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, we just happen to have a little build in mind that might actually tell a little bit of a story. We've already collected the materials for this build because we have this nice little storage room now. All right, Jared, let's grab these and let's go make this thing. Boylai Hobby Time, the YouTuber who invented the universe we're building in, has this monthly art prompt. We designed this both for our build here and our quest, along with his prompt, Close Encounters. This wagon mech has a fun twist. It's done. Almost.
Almost.
It's almost done. Actually, plot twist, it's not quite done. It doesn't tell a story currently, Jared, which means
we
need to tell a story.
Yeah.
And the best way to tell a story, thank you, Jared, is to do a little of this and a little of that and a little of this and that. Jared, it's wrong. Jared, I put it in wrong.
Oh no. I thought you said you knew.
I thought I did, and it didn't go in right. Okay, try to get the places right. There it goes. It placed right. And I don't know if you're not really super like I think you can kind of tell that that's like a slimy hand. Here, let's remove this, and then you can kind of see the signs say Freak Show, Green Lagoon, 5 cents. You know, it's obviously a traveling menagerie. Hopefully it's obviously one. It's got the awesome flinging. It has to fling stuff because he broke the bars.
Yeah, he just punched it out.
He just sucker punched it to the moon and back, and it is absolutely hilarious. I love it so much. Well, I think that qualifies, Jared, as a build with a story.
It is. It is a build with a story.
With intrigue or whatever that book said.
Yes.
So shall we go get our prize?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh,
right
Kazay, this is the spot.
This is the spot.
Okay, so I don't know how this can happen, but there's a reward in this barrel. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Oh, Jared, here it is.
Whoa.
I know. This probably seems like the most underwhelming thing you've ever seen in your whole life, and you could probably think like, Bree and Jared, are you guys silly? Well, you couldn't get that in your world, and why do you need that? That seems ridiculous. I remember that stupid glow lichen when I'm down mining. You know, it's always make it look like it's diamonds, and it's not.
It is faux diamonds.
But this is really important for keeping the mobs away because we are in a Superflat. That means whenever there is spawnable territory, it's very mob aggressive.
Yes, it is.
So now that the appetizer is done, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this episode.
We are going to build and disguise a sheep farm, a bee farm, a tree farm with a moss farm thrown in, not just to stop sheep, bee, and tree from rhyming I don't know if they actually do, but we actually need the bone meal.
Yes, we do. The funny thing is we need the farms up before we get started on the build that goes around it, because we actually need these farms for those builds.
So I got them all in.
They look so unbelievably beautiful. Very farmy, Jared.
Farmy.
Very farmy.
Although I don't think beautiful is the right word for it.
Well, they're about to look beautiful.
They are.
We're gonna, and it's not just gonna be putting, like lipstick on a pig.
Right.
They're gonna look fabulous. They're gonna look like they've always meant to be here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so these farms are pretty popular ones that you can find, and we'll link the tutorials for all these different farms and the creators that they're by. But we thought for fun, instead of me trying to do my best to explain one, I'm gonna have Bree try to explain the sheep farm.
Okay, so
that's fun.
I have seen sheep farms before. I don't think I might have even built one time. But I followed the tutorial and did not know what was happening. This is completely different than I have ever seen. I don't even know where the sheep are. I just see magically some wool popping out every so often. Where are these
If you come
sheep?
down to where I'm at, you'll be able to see them.
Oh my goodness. Poor sweet sheep. Oh my. Okay, all right. Well, let's see here. How in the heck does it work? I'm going to go into here.
Yeah,
I'm just
going to
try
go
to
into free
guess.
cam and look around.
So
There's 16 sheep in here.
But
So
there's only like one shearing thing?
it's actually 2. They're stacked right on top of each other.
Okay.
They activate by the same thing.
By the same thing. So they get activated.
Mm-hmm.
Get activated, and then they get sheared.
Yeah, because the sheep are, you can see that they're in glass blocks. They're like halfway in glass blocks.
Oh my, is that what I was looking at? I was wondering what the things were.
Yeah, they're halfway in glass blocks. So when they get sheared, the wool actually travels upward.
Oh.
All the way up to the water.
Oh, interesting. Oh my goodness.
And then-
People are so clever with these things.
Yeah, and this is a ENXO4 one that I was
Sure.
wanting
He's
to try.
he's the most efficient man on the planet.
Yeah.
That is genuinely extremely cool. It is extremely cool. And then over here I see we have a nice little bee farm.
Bee farm. This one is by Mortings.
Mortings.
And then the tree farm.
This thing here. Ooh, tree farm.
This one is by. This was originally a ENXO4 one, but this has been adapted and made and refined by Nocular.
Okay.
And then this moss farm is by Monica.
Ooh, that's a new looking moss farm with the doors and stuff. Boy, farms, the more efficient they become, the more alien they look.
It's very, very true.
They just they get so compacted, they don't even look like farms no more. They just look like somebody had fun with a color palette.
Right. Pretty much.
Our friend Peculiar Pine Tree Plays unfortunately got sick, so he had to cancel a few of his streams. G1 Games, my brother Bryson, and my hubby Jared, we all got together and decided we would make some progress for him while he was out, and these are the shenanigans that ensued.
Don't think he wants to do anything with the factory building here with the iron and the dirt.
I feel like he's got pumpkin building there. This one should be a melon one.
Are you actually being serious? Because I have like a bunch of melons. we can
Yeah,
choose.
and I know that I've been doing it off of his. Looks like he's got nether brick that goes around it, and then we could put like melons on the insides of this, right? So like I think we should do that right now. That's what I think we should do. Oh man, the melons and these they work together quite well, the red and the green.
I hate
Yeah,
that
they
this
do.
is happening so much now. I'm like, why does this look so good?
It does, doesn't it?
It does. It does look really good.
I'm thinking melons are the new spruce, Jared. That's all I'm saying at this point.
Are we pranking Pine?
We're actually, because he was sick today, we wanted to do something nice for him. And we wanted to do it in the most piniest way we possibly could.
Gotcha.
But it's so pine! It's his green! It's so him.
I'm gonna put pumpkins here. That's the flowers. Oh no. No, I was kidding.
It's cute though. It's so cute. I actually like it, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stand.
I like it.
I think it's good.
It's very Pine. Thankfully, Pine recovered quickly, and we all gathered to see his reaction on his stream. Oh, did he find us out?
Yep, he found us out.
Jared, you're so fidgety. Be serious. This is a serious business, Jared.
Serious business.
This is a serious bit, Jared. Be
Oh, okay.
serious.
Is he talking to us?
If he actually covers it up, I'm gonna laugh. If he takes that thing and like closes the blinds, that would be hilarious.
Oh,
We
wait,
thought,
you mean am I gonna do this?
Yeah, that's what I wondered, if you were gonna shut the blinds.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought might
well,
happen.
apparently not very well because I'm
You ran
editing
out.
signs and rotating item frames instead. Would assume that there's been stuff going on while I've been not paying
Yes,
attention.
actually, we all got together and we said, hey, we don't want you to get behind on your projects. You see,
So true.
and
Oh.
so
Yeah.
we channeled our inner pine, and depending on your reaction, it's either a heartfelt gift or a prank.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's fair.
We tried to think of a project that you might have not wanted to finish, and do some progress for you.
Oh, things. Okay, that looks awfully green and red. Do you call that red? This actually looks really cool.
Okay, heartfelt gift. We tried to channel our inner pine, and we were thinking you love to build with melons. You'd already put the Netherbrook down, and so we got together, didn't we, guys?
Yeah.
We guys? We were like,
We did.
What would pine do? And we tried. We're kind of the cheap knockoff at home, but we did our best.
Well, this is really cool. This is way fancier than I'm currently able to build. So this is really cool.
Well, I don't know about that, but it was fun.
This is cool. As I'm thinking about it, I like the melon and pumpkin base theme.
It's definitely become this season's theme for you. I agree, and I think it works. It
Yeah.
works really well. I must admit. Oh man, Pine, when you got on earlier, I was in town. I was frantically texting G1 and being like, dude, can you I didn't know you were on though, but I was like, hey, can you guys stall Pine because we're gonna be late to the stream, and then G1's like, well, can you get on now? I was like, no, that's why I'm texting you, and he's like, well, he's on, and I was like, oh no. And then I was like, he never gets on. He's never early. Well, what's going on? The world has ended. And then G1's
never
like,
early.
he's
Yeah,
like,
the world's
no,
still
he
here."
saw it, man. He saw it. And I was like, oh no. And then anyway, but I don't know if you saw it, you had great acting skills. Anyway, but yeah.
Actually, I find I give better reactions the second time I see things. So that worked out.
Oh, that is quite the answer right there.
But yeah, I logged on to
man.
test because the whatever
He's
was
seen it.
the
He's seen it before.
Yeah, that was
Second time around.
That was so
it was
diplomatically
like an hour before the
answered.
stream.
We have a plan for this area, for this zone that we have been hinting at this whole episode.
Yeah.
And we need to actually collect some materials, and it is several thousand of these
Yes.
on a flat world. But we have a unique flat world, right?
Yeah, we do. So it's not
we
going to be
got
too hard,
biomes and-
especially with the new tree farm.
Yes, the tree farm is going to be heaven sent. Absolutely had to build that. So let's collect some materials, decimate some biomes, and actually get what we need.
Let's do it.
Okay, well, after hours, and actually, I think it was upwards of 3 days.
Yeah,
of
it was a lot.
collecting. And you did the really tedious stuff. I did the bull collecting where I attempted to get a bunch of wither skulls, which I was successful with after about a day of trying that.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable in the nether because spawn counts and it's just a nightmare and a half.
Yeah, it is.
So
It
we need to
really
make a farm, which through all of my struggles, we were able to find a really great place for a wither farm if we want to do that, which we probably will next episode.
Yeah.
But you, Gerald, oh my gosh, look at all of this stuff. All of it easily obtainable aside from our prize, which I'm not sure where that is,
It's
but
right
the
here.
glow lichen, that's the perk of a shenanigan SMP right
That's
there.
right.
But everything else easily obtainable in this world, which makes it easily. Takes time.
It takes time.
But I mean, collecting
involves-
this in a normal world would
Yeah.
take time anyway too.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching. No, just kidding. We have this. Let's get this thing in the air now. We've been doing something really fun that we think is fun. We've been doing a little bit of lore while we do our final big build of every episode. So sit back, relax, and learn a little bit more about this fun little Wild West town that we're building. Bo retrieved his paperwork from the shelf and tossed it back onto his desk where it belonged. Ernest cracked a grin. Mother get to your stuff too? She's constantly trying to tidy up as if this confounded place is dirty. It's a mining operation for heaven's sake. Bo huffed back through his thick red beard. Ernest chuckled and hiked his glasses back up from their natural resting point at the tip of his nose. It was a miracle she even made it. She had made quite the entrance, stepping out of a well-armored mech and waving like a queen. Ever since, the whole place was always organized, almost too organized. But the workers were constantly on their best behavior. They started calling her Mama Rattler. She fussed, but they could tell she loved them all. At first, he was a little leery to have her out where it was rugged and frankly dangerous living. But since the town had started forming, it was more suitable for a lady. Not to mention, any monster that dared show its grubby face would quiver in fear at anyone getting close to her boys. Sir, the chute just arrived from the smithy. Harry, a short little man, always tailed by dust, burst into their stuffy office. Excellent, the Rattler brothers said in unison. They all clambered out like schoolboys to watch the mech slowly rest the chute in place. There was truly no mining operation on the plains like the Rattlers. Their outfit was getting large, with each building providing something unique but very helpful. They could turn out bars of the finest silver anyone had ever seen in record time. It took several hours, but finally the last big upgrade to their outfit was installed. Ernest grinned at Bo. You did it, little brother. Bo smacked Ernest back with an air-robbing thump. I don't know how you think of these things, but it's the prettiest thing a feller ever saw. What about Becky? Ernest replied after catching his breath. Bo's eyebrows shot up. Second prettiest thing. And Mother? Bo shoved a laughing Ernest. It's done.
It is. Oh man, this was a lot.
Oh man,
This is the biggest build yet. I think it's as big as everything else combined.
It really was a ton of things to collect. 3 days of collection. I think we already mentioned that. Now we're going to tour the whole outfit. We've got actually a lot of little fun tidbits in there to show that probably did not make it on camera. But Jared, do you want to talk to us about this
Yes.
mech that you've made?
To start off, this is a charcoal cart because the charcoal kilns, which these cobblestone mounds are the charcoal kilns, they produce the charcoal for other facilities to use.
The smelting and all that stuff to refine things. So that's pretty exciting. And then these two outfits here are of the same group of people. So what we have is this little staircase to kind of connect them a little bit.
Yeah.
And so this is like an office space. This space here is like a little balcony where they can have lunch or whatever. I imagine this being kind of the Rattler Brothers
HQ.
yeah, kind of the
building.
HQ zone. Although there's a few of those I imagine the Rattler Brothers being in. Not up there. I'll actually show you the space I was imagining the two of them working side by side on. Okay, so this cart is really fun. We kind of saw a lot of these places, and a lot of them had like these little poke outs. And I love that you made this mech, Jared.
Yeah.
It's like a cobble mech. That's kind of fun. Should we try to fly in there?
Sure. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, I nailed it. Did you nail it too?
I nailed it.
You're
Didn't
in?
even bonk my head.
Good job. I bonked. So I like that you did that, Jared. You kind of see the cobble cart going. So, okay, so I'm going to hit this just real briefly. There's like a little chute that comes in off underneath the sign. So this is where the chute comes out. All the little cobble falling down into this zone.
Yep.
Exciting stuff right there.
Easter egg, maybe. I don't know.
I hope it is. I hope that this is like an Easter egg. Oh, and then around here, sorry, I don't want to go in too far and not collect everything. But this is kind of like a water tank. There's like water dripping on the tank, just like kind of a little detail thing. And then the puddles of water. So anyway,
I think it turned out great.
that was really fun. Thinking of the details for this was kind of hard.
It was. It really was. Trying to fill the space, making sure there's not just blank walls of
Yeah,
whatever.
like what do you do with that space right there, up there? And it was like, well, Let's put a fan in. Let's toss a window in. You know, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And then the sign, the office sign over here. The only
Love
other
it.
design sign that we decided.
Speaking of signs, we didn't even mention the Rattler Brothers.
Oh, the
sign.
Rattler Brothers sign.
Or
We've
Rattler
been
Co.
avoiding Rattler and Co. You can imagine after the lore you just heard, that makes more sense. But there's the sign. Okay. We've acknowledged the sign.
Yes.
We forgot to do that for the Brothers Brew. So anyway, okay.
Had to mention it.
Okay, office. This is another office space, but actually, Jared, you want to talk to us?
Yeah.
This is
This is our wool farm.
Yes.
So everything's all sorted out here.
yeah. Which I was not going to do any windows, but
Oh, yeah?
you tossed them in, and I love this idea of being able to like see the farms. Like, I think that's, excuse me, and then over here the bee farm.
Yep. It's surprising how much they cook when you just let them be.
Let them be. Jared.
And the sliding doors. I love the sliding doors.
I love your sliding doors so much. I was just going to comment on them. I like this too. Like, it connects both the buildings. Do we want to stop and acknowledge this before we go too far around?
Sure.
There's actually an opening in this area here.
I'm about to disappear.
This
It doesn't look like it.
It doesn't look like it, but actually this is a way in.
Yes.
We did that because it's one of those, black, this is black concrete, and it just disappears. Like, you can kind of see it now, maybe.
Yeah, this
but-
is our version of the, what was it, that super black paint, black 4.0.
Yeah, that's the 4.0. Yeah.
But yeah, this is the moss farm and the tree farm as well.
And then you added a few more of the...
I did.
Added a few more.
We have the moss farm to feed bone meal to the tree farm and other farms as well. This is the on-off switch for that thing.
Okay.
You have to kind of stay here though, so if you need bone meal, you kind of have to AFK it.
This is the AFK spot.
And this is where all of the bone meal goes, and then when those 4 overfills, it gets converted into blocks from there.
That's nice. An overflow zone.
Yep, and then a couple other farms I tossed in as extra. This is a string duper, so I don't know if you've seen these or not, but watch.
Wow, that looks so easy. That's unreal.
It's obnoxiously easy. I don't know why it is the way it is, but
string duper, very nice, and very important for flat worlds.
Yep. And then this is a propagule farm.
Oh, right.
Because the mangrove trees don't actually produce enough on their own to sustain themselves in the farm. So.
Sure enough. So, and there's more space here if we needed to tuck other stuff. Obviously, this is kind of a behind the curtain situation, but all necessary things in order to keep us in stuff for building.
That's right.
Okay, so let's keep going around this is just another entry into the farm as well. And okay, now we got 2 ways to go. We're gonna go up there in just a second, but up here we wanted to make this second story that you put on top of the bee farm into something.
Bree.
What? What happened?
I don't know where the glass went.
Oh, well, there's supposed to be a window there.
Oops.
Oh, well. I imagine these are like file cabinets. Mm-hmm. And then I was thinking like each brother has like a...
Oh, yeah, this is the brother's main...
Yeah, and I was thinking
offices.
One plays the piano, so they could like have a little piano in the corner. And this is like the office.
I love it.
I love it. What I imagine. And then over here, I thought it would be kind of funny. Oh, we forgot. We probably should put a door and like a... do not enter closed sign over it, which we probably will do. Yeah. Because this is a little dangerous, let's be honest. Or we could do like a viewing window maybe or something. A viewing window might be kind of fun. Yeah. I don't know. We'll think of something there. Let us know if you have any ideas.
I love the random door in the middle of the wall though.
Yeah.
Having a door
it's special. It's real special. Anyway, so that's what I kind of imagined the Rattler Brothers office being. It's kind of tucked away. It's not in the main entrance, but they wouldn't be the secretary or whatever you come to. Yeah. So there's another window there and some stuff. And then let's go up here. Here it is.
Here it is.
This isn't really anything special other than...
It's a viewing area for up here. We imagine this to be a break room of sorts for the workers in the area. A small little kitchen back here.
Yeah. Just like something, for everybody to be... to cook their food and to eat their food and to kind of relax after working hard. I was kind of not sure where to put this because, okay, so like we did these 2 huge buildings and then it's like, well, you kind of want to break it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Otherwise, it would have been super flat on the backside.
Yeah,
here.
and I'm just not into that. I want it to look fantastic from every angle.
Mm-hmm.
And so this walk was kind of created for that reason. I saw walks on a lot of the factories that we looked at that were kind of from this period we're building in. And they all had like these walks. I'm not really sure what they were used for.
I wonder if they were like chutes or something like that, but ours are a break room.
Or just like a walk from one building to the next. I just don't know. They came off the ground, all of them. And they looked awesome, but I just don't know enough about about it. Yeah.
How these factories actually function.
Yeah, I really don't. I wish I did. Now I do. Like you build it and you're like, gosh, I wonder what this is for. And sometimes you can find that information. Sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting. And then we did this, the chute that goes in to that farm. We didn't do anything like what we did for this chute. We didn't do anything, but
purely visual here, outwardly visual here, but I think it works out really, really well.
Yeah, I do too. I'm really pleased with this build.
I love how all of the roof lines point towards the tower.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, me too. From all angles, this just looks amazing. I just love this space so much, and I look forward to building more over here.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this next.
Before we go, we have one more really important business to attend to.
Yes.
And that is actually getting we folks, they leave their Minecraft Java usernames down in the comments, and then we put you in the builds as static people.
Yeah, so we have a couple new ones and then one clarification.
Yes. So this one, we're going to have driving the menagerie. Cherries are delicious. His brother watches. Thank you so much. Cherries are delicious. His brother. And he has it's a default skin, but it's not Steve, so we will allow it. His username is Zyb. And thank you, Cherries Are Delicious, for getting your brother's username in here. We sure appreciate you watching. All right, there he is.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the default skins, but it's not Steve, so it still counts.
So it works.
Yeah, it counts. So thank you so much, Zyb, for watching. We sure appreciate you. Okay, so we have another one here, which are Gardens Babylon from Lewis Rose Garden. So shall we put Lewis Gardens
on?
Let's see. Where should we put Lewis Garden? He should be a cart driver. Oh yeah, this cart right here in motion. All right, Gardens, Lewis. If this is, let us know if this is your skin, and if it's not, let us know. I don't know. We put your username in. We put it in name MC. We got a different one, and then when we put it in here, it looks like this. So I don't know if this is your skin or what. It looks cool though. I like it's very interesting. So you're gonna be driving our cart. So hopefully that's your skin. We sure appreciate you. You look awesome. So thank you for doing that. All right. So last time we put Immortal Reap's skin up, and there was some confusion about the username. Like, is it this username? Is it that username?
And we did get confirmation that
this is not it.
This is the.
Oh, that's her skin. Her skin. I think it's a latest skin. Very, very adorable. Oh my gosh, I love the half and half thing you got going on, and those eyeballs with the you got like a little asymmetrical thing going on. I love it so much. But it's super fun. You look more like you should be driving something.
Driving something, or
you look more like you shouldn't be bumming a ride. We may move you. I don't know where to yet, but you look like you need to be driving something. Oh man, we got so many places for different people to go. So if you would like to be in our builds here, put your Java username. Remember, it's case sensitive. Down in the comments, and you might show up in this little build we got going on. So thanks for wanting to be a part of it. That's awesome. All right, well, that is all the time that we have for today. But before you go, consider checking out Boylai Hobby Time, because he is actually the inventor of this universe, the Wild Imaginary West that we are building in. It's basically where the Wild West meets the monsters and ham radio, basically.
That's right. And we officially have our first monster.
Yeah, we have our first monster poking out of the menagerie. So, hey, it's kind of a little taste of that. And of course the mechs and everything, it's kind of fun stuff. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with us, and check out all the other SMP members. Their links are going to be down in the description below as well. And we look forward to hanging out with you next time. Bye.
Bye.